Hi guys, welcome back to Mood Food with me, Corrie Whistle, aka the Nutcracker. Today we are making the simplest sweet treat on the face of the planet. I've got a couple of bags of mixed nuts, I've got some dried blueberries, some dried cranberries and some dates. In here is something I already had in the cupboard, which has got mixed nuts of all kinds of descriptions. I've also got sunflower seeds in there, I've got pine nuts in there, pumpkin seeds, I've also got dried goji berries, bit of apricot. We're just going to chuck everything in. Now dates are the stickiest little swines to try and actually blend up, so I'm going to do a few of these first. Make sure the ones you've got have had the stones removed, otherwise you're going to have all kinds of fun and games. Now you want a fair few dates, because it's going to be the dates that actually get everything to stick together. You're going to hear me constantly rinsing my hands. This is actually a hand blender attachment that I bought, one of the best things I ever did. Going to be nice and noisy. Cool. Yummy. Okay. Then I'm going to add in my blueberries. She says, if I can open the packet. Don't actually need the whole packet, so I'd use about half. How many grams are in this packet, just so you know? 75 grams. And the same on the cranberries, about half. These are like a great treat for kids when they want sweets, for your fit campers if you do fit camps, to show them that they can still eat sweet foods. Bear with me, here we go again. Big sticky mess, as you can see. Okay, then I'm going to add in a great big handful of my nuts and seeds, because these are a good old mixture. I've got Brazil nuts, walnuts, pecans, almonds, a couple of macadamias in there. Off we go again. And then you end up, oh, she spills it everywhere, with something like this. Now, that is actually too dry, because you can see too many nuts. So, easily solved. No stress, people. 2 more dates, which is going to give us the stickiness that we need. And again, this bag's 250. I've probably used around half, again, to rinse my hands, because they are so sticky. Now how you have it is actually really entirely up to you, but that, I would say, is perfect. Then all we've got to do is shake them. Now for me, for whenever I buy mixed nuts and fruits, because I make shed loads of these, because I have the sweetest tooth on the face of the planet, I just always keep them in one tub, because then I've got it all ready to mix. If you don't mind while I do my little bit of housekeeping. And they will keep, as long as your tub is airtight, they will keep for absolutely ages like this. I'll be honest, I haven't tried freezing them, so I'm not sure. But I can't actually see any reason why they wouldn't freeze. Okay. I have a daft dog down by my feet who's been scared witless by the blender, bless him. Now, when you're making these little sweet treats, that's the next little challenge. because you are going to get sticky beyond belief. What I would say is keep your hands wet, scoop a little bit out, accept the fact that you're going to make a lot of mess. Now you can make them any size you want, any shape you want, but I would really keep your hands as moist as you can. I've got a tub ready to put them in, but actually what I want them to do is dry a little bit, if that makes sense. If I move that there, and then I'm not sure whether you can see that or not, I hope you can. Aesthetically wise, I try and keep them the same shape and size, but it really doesn't matter. I mean, you can make them into anything you want to make them into. The choice is yours. You can make them as big as you want. I actually call these my, effectively homemade naked bars, because at the end of the day, that is actually all they are. Now, there are extra bits and pieces that you can do with these. I'm going to make a few, and then I'm going to give you some variations, because you can roll them in organic dark drinking chocolate powder to give them a little bit of a extra sweetness. You can roll them in cinnamon. You could roll them in xylitol, so we're not doing straightforward sugar, we're doing a healthier version. But I really would taste these first, because they are very sweet anyway. For me, my preference personally is cinnamon. So if I just do that many to show you, otherwise I'm going to be here till kingdom come rolling now. Let me get some cinnamon for you, if I can find it. Cinnamon, there we go. Alright, take my lid off. You could actually do both. I mean, you could roll in cinnamon and in drinking chocolate if you wanted to. So I'm going to do a ramekin of cinnamon and a ramekin of, she says, if she can find it, there we go. I'm a huge advocate of green and blacks organic, love the stuff personally. So while they are still a little bit damp, just roll them. Bit of cinnamon. Here we go. So that's your little cinnamon treats. Oh, look at that. You need to do these, after you've rolled them when they were moist, so they pick up the powder. Then you've got the chocolate one, like so. Top and bottom. Oh, missed a bit there. Can't have it missed a bit. Like so. So, just rolling all the way around. You can always moisten your hands again if they've dried off a bit, just so they pick it up a bit more if you need to. And then I've got two plain, and you can do that for all of them. So, fruit and nut, sweet treats. Who said healthy food couldn't be sweet food?